Right, so listen to this. When I first heard that, I was absolutely blown away, and I thought, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to play that. I couldn't even tell what was going on. Now that I've been studying Slash's playing for a long time, it's actually simpler than it sounds. And when I show you, you'll know what I mean. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to play this lightning fast Slash shredding lick, and a simple way to practice building speed so that even if you can't play it today, it won't be long before you can. And your technique is going to improve as well. By the way, if you like this and you want to know how to create your own Slash style shred lines, I show you exactly how he does it in my How to Play Like Slash course. There's a link in the description if you want to know more after this video. When I say this phrase is simpler than it sounds, I'm not saying it's easy to execute. Slash is obviously one of the best players of all time. To execute it the way Slash does, you really need to work on this. But the notes behind it, the thing itself, is actually a fairly simple concept, and you can make your own versions. I've seen Slash do this a few times live. He doesn't start it the same, he doesn't end it the same, he plays around with it, which just proves that he's got a few of these type of licks and phrases up his sleeve that he dips in and out of when he wants to do something like this. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm using an Epiphone Les Paul Classic here, but I've put Seymour Duncan Slash pickups in. It sounds great, but it doesn't sound as fat as I would like it to. I'd love to play it on one of the Gibsons, but I really like this guitar, I like the way it looks, and it's the only one that I've got in standard tuning, and this song is in standard tuning. So to begin with, we've just got a 3-note phrase that's repeated twice. And if you palm mute that, it sounds like it's being picked. So you just pick the first note. And depending on where your palm is, how far back it is, if you're touching the bridge like that, you get more note. If you go a little bit further across, which you wouldn't normally do when you're palm muting chords, you get a more scratchy sound, and it sounds like you're picking it. When you play that fast, it sounds more impressive than it actually is. Got a little hammer-on phrase there. So the first phrase, and then the last bit, that again. So the first bit. The reason why it's simpler than it seems is because most of it is legato. We're only picking the first note in each phrase. You can be a lot faster without having to worry about your picking hand and syncing them both together. Before we go any further, I just want to show you exactly how to practice so that you can get each of those notes punching through just like Slash. So I'm going to use the speed trainer here. There's a link in the description, and you want to set it to a medium to slow tempo. What you want to do is play that 3-note phrase. You can play it on any string, and we're going to repeat it. With the speed trainer, it automatically bumps up the tempo after each round, so you're going to increase your speed gradually. The slower you go with this, the better, because it develops your strength in the fingers. A lot of people go too fast. So let's carry on with the lick. The rest of this lick kind of follows that same pattern. You can kind of hear where Slash puts those accents. That last bit is louder than the rest, so palm mute on most of it, and when you do that slide, really dig into the strings there. Then we've got the next bit. Then this next bit, I don't know if he did this on purpose, kind of goes outside of the scale that we're in. I don't know if it was just an accident because it's so fast, but they kept it in because you can barely tell. So this bit, kind of grouped in 4s there. And that's a thing Slash does often. There's more of these in the How to Play Like Slash course. Now it's all well and good being able to shred, but if you don't know how to build speed the right way, your phrasing won't sound right and you won't get the dynamics and that punch that Slash gets. So I highly recommend watching this video next because it's going to take what you've just learned and make it 10 times more powerful.